Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be piloting a list that made it to rank 2 Mythic with a 69% win rate. The author is Danny T-Law, Twitch/Danny T-Law. I saw his list do well on Untapped and thought we'd give it a go. It's essentially Azorius enchantments with Pain for All in red on top, a 3-mana enchantment aura. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. So if you got a big bunnycorn, it's like a 10-10, slap this down. It's now an 11-11 and deal 11 damage to any target. Pretty easy to potentially close out the game that way. It does also have the extra line of text below. I don't know how important it's going to be. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. So maybe there's a scenario where we sit back against red, and if they attack into us, we can redirect the damage back to them, which gives them an awkward scenario, and just chill out for a while until we can feather a flight and swing for victory. I could see that happening. It's also got 4 Shelter by Ghost, which I think is very good in standard right now. Since the most played deck, it's going to be red or Boros red. It's got 2 restoration magics instead of going all in on the permanent rescue, which would fuel the unicorn and fuel the entity tracker. So that's interesting. But restoration magic for 1 white and 0 extra, you can cure. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible. All right, so you get the indestructible effect as well, which is why you might run it over just hexproof off the rescue. Give someone some immunity to sweepers. Cura is for 1 and a white. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible, plus you gain 3 life. And then for an extra, let's see, I guess 5 total. 3 white and a white permanents. All permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, and you gain 6 life. So probably mostly just there for the indestructible anti-sweeper tech. But it's interesting, we're not going all in on the enchantments, which obviously fuel the Bunnycorn and Entity Tracker. Also 2 Flood Maws, a very flexible spell. I like it. Let's run it. Let's run it in ranked standard. I think we're in like plat or diamond. I can't really remember. I hit rank 3 Mythic in sealed yesterday. Or this morning rather. Ranked standard. Yeah, best of 1. Which was fun. It takes way longer to do it in limited than it does in standard. It just the deck build, so it was like I did a quick draft. I did quick draft Aether Drift because that's the only format I really know for seals right now, because I did a little bit of it for a whatever it's called, qualifier tournament. And it takes a while to draft the cards, and then you got to make the deck, and then the games were grindy. I don't know if it's just the way I built the deck, but I just really liked a lot of the blue exhaust stuff, and it felt like the win con was just chill for as long as possible and use all of your exhaust value, and then eventually win the game. It was slow. We're on the play. Mana's pretty good. I guess it's fine. We'll keep this. If we had to suit someone up, I think it'd be the Siren. So maybe we go Siren here first. Yeah, I think we'll be on blue. I think if we didn't know any better, I think we'd want to suit up the Flyer. It's been a while since I played a little bit standard. All right, it's red. Okay. We do want the next land for the tracker more than anything else, I would say. Which means I think we could just plop down an inspector here or something. I think we just... This is a good card. It's going to be a very good blocker against them, right, for a while. I just think we need shelter really badly. See if that's a mistake. Leave it on top. It's a 4/4 already. It just depends if they have Nemesis, right? And if we can kill them faster. It's probably a mistake. This is my first time playing the deck. All right, we have the next Bunnycorn anyway. I don't feel too bad about that. All right, so we have a 4/4 against mono red. But if they just go Nemesis attack, we're going to be like, well, the race is on. It's a Grease Wrench Goblin. Oh man, combat tricks. Just prowess. I think we're okay with this block. Yep. Helix, we still trade though. Alright, next land is nice. We can flash in the tracker. Potentially eat someone if we're lucky. I guess we're eating the claw, maybe. Let's just hang back a second. Let's just hang out for 1 second. Touching the goblin, maybe wants to level it up. I think he does. He wants to make it a 3-2, yeah? So we can offer this. I feel like I'm playing sealed right now. I played a lot of Grease Wrench Goblin. Alright, been a land. It's a 3-2. This is okay with me. We take the trade. We get to flash in a huge draw engine for us. Ooh, off the top. Let's go. Alright, that, I think, could about wrap up the game. Plus the ethereal armor. Not too concerned now. Flood Maul is also not bad. Done. Shelter and done. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the list. In general, any creature list that has shelter, I'm just feeling okay about. It's going to have the tools to answer a lot of things. I don't know if we should have kept the bunny corn on 2 or not. I was just thinking, I want to hit the 3rd land, I want the tracker down, and I want to draw to shelter. Because we draw shelter, we win. I think bunny corn's very good up until they have Nemesis, and then you're like, well, now what? Now I take 3 every turn for the rest of the game. Now I have to turn the corner attacking too. It gets tougher. Anyway, if you notice in the bottom left corner, I'm officially the Magus of the Arena, which is why I wanted to run sealed to Mythic, or limited to Mythic. I don't know. I thought that title was cool. I wanted to get it. And I wasn't sure the next time I was going to be competent in Limited, because it's a whole ass format to learn. You got to learn a lot. You got to learn all the combat tricks, and it's a whole different pacing, and it's a whole thing. Look at that. Magus of the Arena. I doubt many people have that. We're on the play. We do have a 2-drop, and that's it. But, yeah, it's fine. We have no protection, so I don't even think we, like, wait till turn 3. I think we just play the bunny corn out. I guess maybe we can evaluate a little bit what they are first. Nah, it's bunny corn time. Okay. Comment time. Omagame Investments. I don't know what that says. Hardest part of getting the Magus title for me is getting 4x of every card in a set. Does anyone know if you have to get 4x of everything on the bonus sheet as well? I do not know. Alright, so I think we're assuming they're going to kill this thing. So let's not suit it up with anything in particular. We can go... maybe Inspector Talent, and that's it. I just think the bunny corn's going to get zapped. We also can't even pretend to have white to have like a shelter. So I think bunny corn's just dying here, but we'll see what pressure we can put on. Okay, good chunk of damage. They eat it all. All right. Well, next question is, do they Star Cage? No! Oh my god, deck is busted and broken. What the heck? Diamond, dude. All right. Nice. I got really lucky with the 4x card of every set. I think I already had 99% of Aether Drift collected. Because, as you will remember, potentially, I did have my cringe videos, as Turd Gobbler says, of the like Yu-Gi-Oh! Seto Kaiba thing, and so I crafted, I think, 4x copies of all of the Mythic Rare gods, which I don't always do. I don't love burning my Mythic Rares unless I really have to. So I have all the Sabsunins and whatever, so I got already very close to collecting the full set, I guess. And so I only had to craft like 4 commons or 4 uncommons to complete the whole set. So that was nice. I think I would have shelled it out to get it done. But yeah, otherwise I could see not being super psyched about that. Someone says in Spanish that I would like some of your knowledge for limited. Oh my gosh, was that construction? Puna goes first. Roll the draw. We are okay. We don't have a turn 1 talent, but yeah, it's okay. We'll see if we top deck a blue source. It's Claw again. We have Shelter in hand. I like that. So we have nothing to do here on 1, right? No blue. Okay. Can enter tapped. And then the question is, how long to slow play Bunnycorn Shelter? Do we have time on the draw? Yeah, they just annihilate it here immediately. We're pretty sad. We hit the next land. That's nice. Like, really? I want a lot of permanents first, I think. If we Bunnycorn now and it dies, we're pretty sad. I think we need to slow play it a little bit if we can. I don't know if we're going to be dead before then. How good is a 2/2 first strike? I think we blow the restoration magic maybe. And just take a block. I think that's what we're doing here. We'll have a 2/2 blocker. And they'll cast whatever they're gonna cast. But that's okay. Alright, I think we will do this. Just to hold on a little bit. Double removal spell here is not that bad. It means we could just slap down the Bunnycorn here. I think at 10 it's probably worth the risk at this point. We have backup Bunnycorn for what it's worth. But yeah, I think we get this done. Bunnycorn. 5/5 first strike. And if we get one more turn, we go Shelter, and then that's about game. I think it's still Nemesis? Nope. Okay. That's it. No blocks. We got it. Hold on, everybody. Double Shelter. Very nice. More permanents. Very nice. It's a 11/11 lifelink. Take the chump. Up to 18. Slick shot. It's too late though. I mean, Nemesis, Torch the Nemesis is like the best bet. It's good damage, but I don't think it's enough. Let's just chump with the 1/1 here. Whatever, who cares, right? Throw it away. Don't matter. Done. Dunzos. SN33V says, did you play Premier, Traditional, Quick, or Mix? I just did Quick Draft Aether Drift because, I mean, honestly, I don't have much experience, so I didn't know if I would have the skill to draft well with other human players. And so, yeah, I just figured my best bet was to just do Quick Draft, which is against bots. And obviously it worked out well, since I made it to Mythic and emerged rank 3, which is pretty decent for never getting to Mythic ever in a format that I don't play. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. Probably not a lot of people were trying to do it, though. We have double white, which is okay with this hand, I think, on the draw. Yeah, you'll be fine. We'll get some more land. Nick Miller's said, Nick Miller's, what the heck, from, what's that show called? New Girl. We'd love to see videos of Limited as well. It's definitely cool to change format from time to time. Similarly, we'd love to see some Pioneer stuff sometimes. Pioneer, eh? VV Soul Cauldron. Turn 3, they could just do the whole thing. There's nothing we can do about that, though. No, we're just going. If they go turn 3, mill VV, slap it on the creature. Nothing we can do. We have no blue for Flipmaw. Alright, do you have VV in hand? I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like, damn, every fucking time. I just feel like when I played this deck, I was pretty underwhelmed by it in best of 1. I think I went best case scenario 50-50, which is its true win rate. And it's just so rare that I would have VV in hand, and Cauldron in hand, and the discard creature outlet in hand to start the game. And just feel like a disproportionate amount my opponents have that. It pisses me off, man. Okay. So we still don't have blue, and we must draw blue to like interact with the cauldron or something. So I think we're just taking the draw here. No. Okay, we have shrunk our Bunnycorn, but that's probably about game there. I mean, we need blue off the top and bounce the cauldron, and even that's ain't everything, right? And the Draconautics Engineer too. Just the whole bit. They had the whole bit from turn 1. That's gross. And undeserved. I mean, I'm pretty down to scoop, right? They have infinite mana. They can make infinite dragons. The dragons can make more dragons. Right? Like, what are we even doing here? It's just such a... It don't matter. It don't matter. Even if we draw the blue, I think there's no way out, right? We do shelter? Still not enough. Just nah. Nah. Nope. It's the nuts opening hand. Not here for that. Yeah, my limited videos on the channel have done terribly, so I don't have huge incentive to put them on this channel. I filmed none of the gameplay from Bronze. It would have made a great series, right? Bronze to Rank 3 Mythic. First time playing, or like first time really playing Limited. Would have made a great series, but I just played for me. I just enjoyed it. I was just having fun. Limited is how I got into Magic. I yeah, I started with Throne of Eldraine. There's like a limited, what you call it? Not a series. Ladder tournament? A tournament, like a season at my work. And that's why I started playing. We're on the play. Looks great. I like Entity Tracker hands. Arcade says, damn, you must have played a lot. Yeah, dude, I don't even know how many hours. Bronze to Mythic, Limited. Whew, that took a long time. Not gonna lie. All right, we could wait and try to set up a bigger Bunnycorn, protect it, but if they blow removal here, and we can get an Entity Tracker in, I think I'm more okay with that outcome. Quag Feast, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. What does this do? 5 mana flying. When it enters, you may exile one or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X/-X, where X is the number of cards exiled this way. Okay. Okay, I think we like to flash in the tracker. But hopefully they tap out here. Okay, they do. That's fantastic. Death Touch. Interesting. Alright, we have to oh, we don't even have red yet. How do we get red? If we got red off the top, how good is that? Equal to its power? So it'd be just 2 damage. Okay, I think we need to dig for that. Probably. Or we have to trade the Bunnycorn with this. They're probably going to kill the Bunnycorn next, so I think we can put the counter on the... Siren? Let's just start drawing. This makes more sense. Let's look for the red source this way. This makes way more sense. Great. Never didn't have it. Oh, is that not? It's still not turned on. My bad, my bad. Okay. Alright, I think we'll save the rescue. And try to protect the tracker. I'm used to having speed turned on from sealed. I don't get any speed animation from the attacks. Maybe I'll play some red goblins, just because I like the speed mechanic. Alright, Bailmark for 2. Do they tap out, or are we holding the rescue here? They get this 5-drop back to hand. They can give all creatures a huge -X/-X. 1, 2, 3, 4? 2 mana open. I wasn't paying attention if they were stick or not. I think I'm gonna go for it here. Yeah, I know it's my go. I want to keep the tracker alive. They might kill the Bunnycorn. I think we can try this. Okay, yeah, I think there was a stick. I was kind of yapping, but oh, that's a nice one too. Still no red. Again, no stick, so I'm feeling pretty confident about just dropping these guys. I think we go again. Alright, so there's the red source finally. I'm pretty sure they're going to sweep the board. 10, let's see. They dropped to 1. They're going to sweep the board, maybe even the bunny corn too, actually. Yeah, I think we're about to lose everything here. Yeah, I think so. And then we can go Inspector and then Pain for All to face. Oh, it's a tap land. There's no 5-drop. You may exile one or more creature cards. I think it was going to give everything -5/-5, basically. And then, once everything else died, the bunny corn would shrink as well. But the tap land came in clutch for us there. I think we would have won still. Next turn, just creature and then zap face. SDRE8HXC, I can read, definitely says, congrats to drafting can be pretty difficult, and a lot of people have been having a rough go with this set in particular, especially coming out of Final Fantasy, which a lot of people really liked. I didn't do Edge of Eternities, I did Aether Drift. I have no idea if Edge of Eternities is tough to draft. Someone else says record when you play Seal, I didn't do it. On the play, we have white, we have everything. This looks good to me. We have, yeah, I guess we've just faced only red meta decks, which Shelter obliterates, and then we haven't really faced, I guess we faced the VV deck as well. Still only need white here. I forget who would play this land. It's not landfall, right? So it's like Naya enchantments or something? No? Maybe still. I don't know if Cruel, like Delirium. I mean, if we just make a giant bunny corn, they can't really win, right? So I think you shelter onto nothing. And not fuss too much about it. Especially because even if they have Get Lost, there's still another turn off of it. I think they're about dead. I think we just Pain for All next turn. If they don't have a blocker, like, we just Pain for All, go face. Alright, there is a blocker here. To any other target. We go face, it deals 8 damage, and then they're forced to block the bunny corn. If we go double shelter... They can't target it? If they have a white source and then like... Okay. Must block the bunny corn. We get in for free with the inspectors. Forgot about that. Not gonna lie. Alright, well that's a good rule. Zap face, because if they're forced to block, then they take even more damage off the block. I forgot about that text. I was considering just zapping the creature and then going face, but that would have done quite a bit less damage. That's good to know. That's one of those things maybe you don't think about unless you play it for a little bit. Evil040 says, some years ago I hit Mythic the first time with mono white angels with green splashed in for collected company. It's painful to watch that in the current version it's so much worse without Righteous Valkyrie and other key cards. I mean, you didn't get a single trigger of Resplendent Angel in this whole video. That's tough, man. Yeah, I mean, it is tough. I don't remember the last time Angels was very solid in Standard. Like, I honestly can't remember a time where I've played Standard and Angels were good, or like very good, or decent. Yeah, I can't remember. It predates me. Here's a very valid comment. Santi Listare says, no reason to at least put in one Cavern of Souls into the Angels Tribals deck. Could make the argument to put a full set. Yeah, I just, I net decked it, believe it or not. I just copied and pasted it from Untapped I saw someone play it and got to Mythic. To be clear, I said this in the video, but I'll say it again. They did not straight go from Platinum only with this deck to Mythic. It was interspersed throughout, and the final bit did get them to Mythic. But yeah, I think you would have a tough time doing the whole bit with Angels. And yeah, I think one Cavern of Souls is for sure free, and I agree that probably more is fine. I think, what, you just can't cast Shelter? Is that the only... Shelter and Authority of the Consoles, I think, are the only creatures. You could definitely... I forget how many lands there were. 22, yeah, 1 or 2 maybe. Probably fine. On the play, no creatures in best of 1 standard. Probably need to do better, although I do love my Entity Tracker hands. We have no blue now, so we basically also have no creatures. So we should try again. We have a creature. Okay. Wow. All right. Mountain or plains? Maybe only white and not red. We don't need red for a very long time. And not take the pain land off the bat. And best of 1? Maybe good against mono red? I mean, it's gonna be dicey. We just took the multi-5. Okay. Okay. Probably don't need the Flood Maw just yet. We're gonna need that, aren't we? I think we need that. I think that is one way to win this game, right? I will fire off one of these. At some point you might want to save them to pair with the tracker. I think we need that card. Even though we don't have the 3rd land, I mean, that is one way to win this game for sure. Just outdraw them. Alright, nobody's spooky yet. It's a lot of damage. I think I might toss this down. I think off the Moldify, we need to be really aggressive here. We just have to top deck perfectly and not fuss too much with it. Well, that's interesting. Is there anything worth bouncing? Not really, just the Hawk. If we bounce the Hawk now, we're still not gonna have lethal. At some point we could bounce the Hawk or the Leyline of Hope maybe. I don't know if that time is just yet. Actually, probably should bounce Leyline of Hope now. Let's do that. We should have not let that resolve. Because they might never be able to recast that. That was my mistake. I think before the, whatever that first life gain trigger was. Okay, that's big. Let's see if they can even hit the 4th land. They do. Okay. Too bad. There's a chance they never hit 4th land. There aren't that many, lands in the deck. Okay. Alright, I think we lost. Okay, top deck Shelter right here. Nope. Almost dead. We need to top deck Shelter here. They'll get 2. They'll get 1 life here, bring it to 9. Can block here. 10, 11, so we have to hold back. Okay. Okay. Alright, no blocks probably yet. Shelter off the top. Or enchantment Shelter. Too bad. 7 to face brings him down to 27. Which also doesn't help. Eight damage to any target. Probably this guy, I guess. Okay. Well, we only have 2 blockers, so it's the attack all button here. Or not. Yeah, we still have to just hit shelter, right? If we block this, though, we lose to the flyer. So now what? So now we have to take... Block the Trouner, top deck the shelter, take to Aerith. We hit for 10. This thing has lifelink. They still lose, right? Okay, I don't think there's a way to do it. Also, we very likely won't top deck the answer here anyway. Does he have double strike? What was that? Oh, I forgot that. Oh, Ghostface. That's fine. Alright, I don't think we're coming out of this one. Nope. Oh, there's the shelter. Look at that. But it's too little too late, right? Technically, no. Technically, we can... Oh, I don't have enough whites. The auto tapper. Okay. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to this game. We could draw a flood ball, technically. Auto tapper, auto tapper. Okay. My bad. Tapped what? The starting town, I guess? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Technically not dead there, right? Block 1 and then go up 4 and then take 5 and then drop to 1 or something, but I'm tired. I was up very, very late getting to Mythic last night. Extremely late. I won't even say what hour, what wee hour of the morning, but sun was about to come up. Because the Aether Drift event was going to expire today at like 10 a.m. So I stayed up quite a bit last night to get that done. I'm glad I did. I don't have any regrets, but I'm tired. I'm probably not as focused today as I would be otherwise. White and blue. We have 1 creature. We can draw a card off the feather, which maybe makes this marginally keepable. These decks are so weird, because it's like, do you mulligan this hand with 1 creature? Do you keep it? It could be okay. Okay. Well, let's see what the matchup is. We need you on blue, don't we? Maybe we can just run away with a sheltered up token. There is it? Oh, there's some weird combo deck. Okay. I don't think we shelter yet. So I think we just bunny corn for now. And we're also tight on white, so we're not going to be able to hold open rescue and do a bunch of other stuff. Okay, level that up. There's the next white source. 2 mountain or plains. Yeah, we'll still take this. And then I think we just shelter the bunny corn and then protect it with rescue, and then I think that's about enough to win this game. I don't know what spell they'd have to kill the bunny corn in blue and red in like Mysterious Starting Town. I think they probably just cannot kill it from here on out, but we'll see. They would need a big sweeper too. I don't think they're gonna find. We don't have an ethereal armor, right? No, so we'll drop. No, we'll not do that. Okay, we'll leave white open. Okay. Did not see that coming. All right. Well, that was interesting. I did not see that coming. Wow. At least they have to start over with that. Okay, nice. That was wild. Now what? So this can get back instants and sorceries, and we have none of these down there yet. Alright, level up again. Monument to Endurance. Draw discord before it resolves, though. We could lose, for sure. Alright. Leave open white. Do we need to bounce this thing? One less to cast. It's a really good question. It could be... They have to spend a lot of mana. They have to spend 5 mana to recast it. It's fairly essential, right? I think we do actually bounce it here. I don't 100% know their combo deck well enough. I think on upkeep, we bounce it and give them a taps token. I think that's the path here. Give him a tapped fish. Make him replay it for 5. Alright, so they do get some triggers here at instant speed. We could have done it on our own turn. Maybe that would have been better. Give him the fish. We just don't have a... we don't currently have a way for the bunny corn to get through the fish. And I was thinking we might want to hit him with the bunny corn this turn. Let's see if they can just go crazy, though, at instant speed. I don't know this list. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know the whole bit. Okay, we do get the bounce, though. And it does... the fish stays tapped. So we get a nice bunny corn attack. And Bro's holding mana open for Aether Eyes, potentially. You doing that again? He is doing that again. Huh. So I don't want to attack with everything, obviously. I think we still attack with the bunny corn. And leave enough mana to redeploy it. Attacking creatures, yeah. We want to attack with the Inspector, though. Like, we just get their value again. No, I guess it's just bunny corn here. We're pretty sure that's what they have, right? Like, you could present lethal, but I think we go with this. They bounce it, we replay it, we hold shelter. Or Shardmage's Rescue. Okay, obviously we could go for lethal here. I don't know. Now what? If we're gonna lose, it's like to a sweeper, right? I think I'm still gonna run this guy out. I don't know. I do not know. If we need a creature on top, they're gonna sweep, right? That's the next thing we need. I don't see them playing a big thing we need to take. Okay, let's see it. I don't know. I thought they'd have the Aether Eyes with the 4 mana open. They do nothing. The 4 mana bluff. Talent for 1, that's not so scary. It's a ground blocker, it doesn't solve the Siren problem. A Mako, oh my gosh, I did not expect the creature board reload. They still have 4 mana open. I mean, they have to deal with the Siren. This is okay. Now we're Aetherizing? Oh, we are Aetherizing here. Everyone comes back. Bunnycorn redeploys, plus the Flying Siren probably, right? I don't know if they'll have any target removal, to be honest. I don't know if we need to hold the rescue here. So hopefully we can map token on the Siren and present lethal again. We could also just play the rescue out. I don't know if they're going to have any target removal. I mean, they have to combo off somehow, right? Another Mako. I'm really not expecting that many creatures, right? Because you only discount non-creature spells. I guess you get them really big, and then you give them all haste, and you win that way in one turn. I guess that's the bit. But they do need an answer to this Siren here. Single treasure, still no Aetherized mana. Can only pick one mode each time. So if we can map token the Siren, get it to a 2/2 and not hit land, and then hold the rescue, it feels like we very likely can sneak through lethal. They would need double target removal, and we've seen 0 target removal. Except for Flood Maw. They could Flood Maw it. I think that is the current path to victory here. Tap land, still no Aetherize. 3 mana open. 1 top. Okay. But you gotta beat the Siren. Oh, you tap out again. Why? You have 1 mana open now. You already picked treasure. You can draw. But for 1 mana, feels like you're out of options now, right? You're assuming we don't have the rescue? I guess we don't have lethal yet. We still need to get the token onto the counter onto the Siren. We need the top card to not be a land here. Okay. Yeah. Never didn't have it. Top card is not a land. Nice. Alright. I think that is the game then. One mana lifelink, I don't see it, right? I don't see how they get out of this. Just leave open white. Should have lethal, I don't. Unless I'm forgetting some classic spell. I think we got it. If they have 1 mana sneaky lifelink, I'll be sad. Or if they can, like, give someone flying. That'd be another way to do it. Okay. 2 damage. Flood Maw. Burst Lightning. Nope. Rescue. Got it. Okay. Pretty interesting game. It'd be cool to see the full bit. I do think you make the Makos huge, and, like, there's 1 copy of a card that gives them all haste or something. Then you go crazy. But pretty tough to pull that off. I mean, they did okay against us, but against Mono Red, it's gotta be so much harder, right? You Aetherize the hasty creatures, they play them back, they haste again, you're sad. It's tough life. Okay, lots of comments trying to answer my question for my super secret Dr. Ruckus booster box. What is the name of the color combination for white, blue, black, and red? I think everything except green is what it was, yeah. And I think a lot of people called it Jeskai Black, or Jeskai with Black. I think someone called it Yon or something like that. This person here, Aitat, says, I think it's Artificers, which I don't think is correct. I knew about it because I liked MTG's color wheel design, and I'm an Artifacts and Planeswalkers player. Also, it's one of the easiest to remember, no nature, but it's kind of a trick question because 1, 4, and 5 tribals have multiple names, for example. Interesting. Okay. We're on the play. We have double white and only white cards and a bunnycorn. Sure. And then depending on the opponent, you can either play the bunnycorn or wait for the third land and hold the rescue. 20 land deck. No. Ooh. I don't know that we wait. We could like feather a flight there, creature. I don't know that we wait here. It's a 1/1. Just leave it alone. Just play your little 2-mana 2/2. Just leave it alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do me like that. That's fine. I just don't know if we're ever gonna hit that third land. Lava Runner with haste. Okay. No land. No creatures, no land. Do we feather a flight to hit land? We kind of have to, right? I think we have to. Do I have to target it? Can I target nothing? Yeah, no, I gotta target it. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, it's another white source. We can give him Ethereal Armor too. Might as well speed it up. More land does not help us cast anything though. Actually help us cast this, my bad. Probably should have shocked that in. Well, if we'd shocked it in, we'd be in a much better position here. So it's got to be this, and hope we're not dead. And then shelter next turn. I forgot it turned on the blue sources there. We should have a 5/5 first strike, so I think we can block the challenger no matter what. Despite our insolence, there's a decent chance we actually get out of this. Opponent deep in the tank. Yeah, if we had shocked it in, we'd have the shelter this turn and the rescue open, which would have been bonkers. All right, they do attack. I think we do get the block here. I think there's no sequence that works for them. Unless they can get us dead from 10 to 0. Unless they have like a Monstrous Rage pump spell. That's the only thing I think. So that goes face. Okay, so we can rescue here. We actually don't need to yet, because we still have first strike, but that's fine. Okay, well now we need to. Down to 3, to land off the top. Leave open red. Lifelink before the Pain for All. Alright. Despite our insolence, we do make it through. And I think we get the lifelink trigger here, which is going to be crazy. And the lifelink trigger here, which is going to be also crazy. Okay. Alright, I think we'll call it there. We're at about the 50-minute mark. Ranked up quite a bit. Deck seems good. Any deck with Shelter by Ghosts, I think it's gonna be really good for ranking up because I think so many people spam mono red, right? So if you're trying to grind like right when the ladder resets to Mythic, I think you want to run a Shelter deck. Like I would have run Boros Burn with Shelter if I was trying to do that run this month. And yeah, I do like quite a bit. The Pain for All is a very cool top end finisher. So overall, I had a super fun time with the deck, and props to the creator for doing something different with Pain for All. I've never seen this card played before. So yeah, this is also I love Entity Tracker. I love my free draw engines, and since some of them got banned, this is one of the ones that survived. So I do like the theme of the deck quite a bit. I think if you wanted to craft this, I think you would have a lot of fun. Although I understand you might not want to do all the Pain lands and such. All right, that's it. Thank you all for bearing with me. A little bit tired today, but I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Leave a comment, subscribe, and like. Do that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.